Hello, Massatax here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at a battle from the Tier 8 Russian medium premium tank, the Object 274A. And as always, before we get into the action, I'll show you my crew and equipment that I'm currently using on this tank. My crew on this tank are quite good, all onto the 4th skill, the Arfamy Object 430U. The equipment that I use in the special mobility slot is vents. Then I've got a gun rammer and a vertical stabilizer. I'm also using the premium consumable food. So let's have a look at it in action. Today I'm playing on El Haluf. It's a standard battle and I've got the 4-5-6 matchmaking and I'm top tier today. When this tank was first mentioned, I was really looking forward to it coming out. I thought it would be an improvement to the T54 Mod 1, but I've been a little bit disappointed since it came out and I'm getting it. If you get a good matchmaking like I have today, you're battling against Tier 7s. I've even got Tier 6s in this battle, but against Tier 7s, you should have a decent game in this tank. But once you start fighting against Tier 8s, Tier 9s, Tier 10s, this tank really struggles, and I'm not sure why, because on paper this tank looks really good. It must be my play style. This tank was released around about the same time as the CS52 Liz, the Polish Tier 8 premium tank, and I much prefer playing that tank to this. Now to the battle. As you can see, I've head up to the hill. I do like this place in the medium tank. I did manage to get a nice shot into the T20. The problem I have for this tank on this hill is it's only got 6 degrees of gun depression, but I should be able to push forward a little bit. Hopefully my arm will stand up. Now a few teammates have pushed down into the valley, cleaned that out. Can I get a shot into the Rudy? There's a nice shot into the Rudy, and there's that Tier 6 tank who's just penetrated us. But I did track him and got the assistance for that. 50 TP has just taken me track off, so I repaired me track and got a shot into him. Now I'm just pulling back to reload. There's a T150 pushing forward and a KV2, so I push forward again, one into the T150. I've taken this track off. Is anybody going to get any shots into him? There's some assistance there. Can I get another one? Only managed to track him. I did bounce a shot there from the KV2. Not sure why he's not firing HE. You always fire HE in a KV2. See if I can get him in the turret. Card it bounced. Let's just pull him back a bit, let it calm down. So I'll tell you about the gun on this tank now. You do get 107mm, which is nice. It has 227mm of penetration, which should be good, with 320 alpha damage. With my crew and equipment, I've got a reload time of 7.09 seconds, which gives us a DPM of 2,707, which is really good. Can I get a shot into that 50 TP prototype? Gun depression was letting us down there. Just trying to maneuver to get a shot into him, but I've taken a shot. I did manage to get that shot in. My teammates are pushing forward. Hopefully they'll get some shots in. He's not looking at us, so I'm getting a second shot into him. Focusing on me little tanks that's with us, the Tier 6s. He's taken one out. There's a third shot into him and he's been taken out. So back to the gun stats. With my crew and equipment, I've got an aim time of 2.36 seconds, which is quite poor. But you get a dispersion of 0.33 seconds, which is good for a Russian tank. You also get a shell velocity of 1,043 meters per second, which is about average. And you do get to carry 56 shells of ammunition in this tank, which is nice. You take plenty of HE and gold if you want to. So now on to the armour. I can tell you the hull armour is poor on this tank. You get 95mm on the front, 70 on the side, 45 on the rear. But your turret is really good. 220mm on the front, 130 on the side, 60 on the rear. So you do have to play this tank hull down, but you can't really play it on a ridge line because you haven't got the gun depression at 6 degrees. So I've spotted an Eagle 7 My teammates are getting shots into him, took him out, but the artillery hit us. And my first aid kit is on a cooldown. So I'm just trying to peek over the ridge, see if I can spot. There was a Super Hellcat in the buildings in front of us. There's the artillery focusing on us. I still can't be lit, so he's just guessing that I'm still in the same position. Super Hellcat has been spotted. Trying to peek. There was a Gazor in the field, that's what I'm wary about. I should be able to spot him. My view range isn't too bad. I haven't got any coated optics, binoculars to improve my view range, but I have got it up to 435 meters, which is really good for a Russian tank. The Super Hellcat's been taken out in the field and the Gazor is back up here. He must have retreated. So I'm going to just try and peek this corner, see if I can get a shot in and some assistance. I don't really want to get caught out by him. He does have a 4-shell magazine. I do manage to get a shot into him and I'm pulling back. There's that artillery that's been focusing us. I would love to take him out. So I'm going to try and push to the next rock. On the mobility on this tank, it's not too bad, although it looks a little bit sluggish there. You do get a top speed of 58 kilometers an hour going forward, and you do have 15 kilometers an hour in reverse. Now I got spotted there. Not sure what by. Probably be the Stritzvan S1. He must be at the back of the map, playing on the ridge. That's what I would do if I was in that tank. So there's the Gazor. Not sure if I'm proxy spotting him, that's what I was trying to do. I didn't get the assistance, so it wasn't me. So I'm going to try and push around the back and get a shot into him, and I managed to take him out. Just pulling back. That S1 must be at the back of the map. Somebody's highlighting an area. Not sure if he's there. He wouldn't get a shot into us if he was. So I'm going to use the dead Gazor, cover me hull, and there he is. Managed to overmatch the top of his armour, I would think there. Focusing us, didn't penetrate. There's the second shot into him. Could be the cupola I've hit there. Still focusing and take him out. Let's have a quick look at the stats. It was a class 1 badge, and we got the high caliber for our 4005 damage with 1856 assist. Top of the tree for XP with a base XP of 1385. Top for damage. We made 244,000 credits, but that's due to a personal mission payout and a personal reserve bonus. We also made 5,403 XP, that's due to playing a premium vehicle, a personal reserve bonus, and an award for the first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the information was useful. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. There's a little icon in the bottom right hand corner. And if you have any feedback, especially if you like or dislike this tank, please could you leave it in the comment section below. Cheers.